All right. Okay, finally got it. Okay, so I'll just show you where I'm at. So once again, I smeared my bait, although I didn't have much with me today. I'll be bringing more bait smear for tomorrow. Took it easy and everything are starting to circle, so I want to get this covered up pretty soon with spruce boughs. But as you can see, it took a lot to get a 110 to stay in the spot. So you can see what I did here is I just stuck a stick. This was like literally a 20-minute fight. It's like it shouldn't be this hard. And you can see the bait right at the back. Hopefully the weasel and everything won't go up on the top, but that's why I'm going to drape the spruce boughs over it, and hopefully I don't catch any birds. Goal is not to catch birds. The goal is to catch mink or martin or fisher. And as again, you can see I got wired around there. I'm hoping for a martin. I got it tied off, not super tight, but just tight enough so that I can undo it easily if I catch something and it's going to hang off the ground, so not everything's chewing on them. So hopefully I catch something tonight. Okay, let's get this one up about there. About there. That'll help to keep some of the birds out. There we go. You have to go back just a little bit. Just be careful when you're doing this that the trap doesn't spring and come out at you. There's something about like that. And there we go. And wired in, ready to go. Cross. At least now I know what the depth is. He's coming up right there. See that? Ugh, I gotta climb up on this house again. Ugh, gotta watch. Very sleep. Oh yeah, that's where I want my trap. I want to see if I can see the bottom too. So you can't walk on that. But grab my handrail. And nothing in the other trap. But you see the feeding station all underneath. Just miled one night. So yeah, this is, I think I'm going to have one about there, one there. I'd have maybe two here, and the rest somewhere around here. So yeah, they came up to they busted through that ice right there. So here and here seems to be the spillways, but obviously they come up through there. So there's probably an entrance right around here. And somewhere right around here. Nope. What I want to know is just how deep that is. Just as a curiosity. That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Try this again. That didn't work. My goal was to see if I could bounce it off the bottom. Those definitely don't work as javelins, but there's tracks all over there, but he didn't go up onto the shore. Maybe tomorrow. But today would be an awesome day to get all my beaver. If I had everything ready to go, today would be an awesome day to put everything in. But anyway, yeah, there we go. So I'm getting a better idea anyway. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Come on. I want to break it off and get rid of that, but come on, I want to see where the work with me. Work with me. Well, it's pretty deep there. Footing. About 3 feet. Nope. But anyways, about 3 feet there. That's good. It's just if I go through, I know I'm not going to be over my head. Like I say, it could be, is it 3 feet? Is it 20? Two feet there. Good. All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. Okay, so we went through a few phases and tested a few footholds. Some of these footholds might not make the cut. I'll have to test each and every one. So we started off with the Model T Ford here, which I will not use this system at all. Too cumbersome. Basic design is right, but then we moved up to the we went from the Model A to the Model T, and then we got it right with one of those and made a GT40. But now, behold, GT500. Here we go. I got it. This is the trial and error, seeing what's going to work. This is going to work just fine. This is still gummy. How is this still gummy? So you can see wire just goes in. I'm going to wire it so that it doesn't float away or nothing. Not too big on it, about the width of the trap, so it's about perfect. I can never get the light good in here, and I don't want to take out my light bulb because that won't be good. But if I can get here so you guys can see exactly what's going on. And I play around where the jaw, underneath here I just got a little bit of wire that goes around the center of the trap so that you can basically, in a nutshell, slide onto that, and it just holds it a little more firmly, although it looks a little bit awkward. Now I play around with it, get it more straight, whatever. I got 2 screws, and I'll show you how it works. So, and then of course I got the stop loss through there, and then of course there's going to be another solid line going right from the trap ring right out to wherever I'm wired out to on land or whatever. So how it will work, we'll get Mr. Beaverstick. He'll volunteer again. This is a beaver, so he's swimming around. He smells something. Ooh, what's that over there? And oh, look at this. And as he's pawing and he's pawing, and I got him. There we go. All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. Okay, this is very tricky. I want to go that way. Freak ice capades. Freaking ice planet, man. Holy jeez. It's going to be a very, very tricky day, I think. Okay, there we go. Got traction, sort of. I'm definitely not going to be carrying a loaded rifle today. Man, that's a lot of ice. It got really mild yesterday. You get one of those warm spells now. It's going to, you know, everything flash freeze. Yeah. Part of me says yes, part of me says no. You know, like, maybe I'm just overthinking everything, but at some point you just got to get stuff out. Like, you're never going to find anything perfect. No, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. But I also would like to get something where it's thick like this, but also that I can see it from the road, so I don't have to go near it unless there's something in there. Ow. Plus, you know, getting less brush in the face. Oh, yeah. It's not, at least yesterday I was able to find out how deep it was. A bit. Let me on Mount Beaver House. Get some footing. Oh, that's icy. That's not dangerous at all. Oh yeah, they opened it up pretty good. Now what I want to check is, without falling in, that's the problem. When it gets mild like that, you're mad from walking on it, you put ice underneath. Now can we see an entrance? Okay, nothing in that trap. Was this the big stick I used yesterday? No. It was a big stick I used yesterday. And it was such a lovely stick. But anyway, yeah. They keep all this open. I might be able to actually see where the actual entrances are. Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, it was mild the other day, and it even rained, but then it remembered it was winter, and now we got ice capades everywhere. This track here looks like it was a track made by my brother. My brother tried to make it up my hill with his car today. Got some grease here. And he was doing pirouettes as I was trying to come up. He was doing pirouettes going down. No danger in this whatsoever. A little bit there. Well, he made it downhill. Came over with my dad's truck. Little trick when you're on this like ice like this is drag your feet, because as soon as you lift a foot, you'll Charlie Brown. And of course you have to have sharp objects and metal things on your back when you're doing this. You know, you can't properly spavin yourself unless you really spavin yourself, you know what I mean? All right, it is very, that wind is something cold. It's only like -7, but with the wind it's got to be -20. And everything's so icy, that is so dangerous. I'm gonna go into the graveyard. I don't think there's one fully all there one, but I gotta rescue that. Oh, it's not as okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I want to get that out of there. No motor. I've come to the conclusion I need a freaking sled. I might have a motor for one of these. I don't know. No motor. I don't need the whole thing. I just need a chassis. I just need. Oh man, missing a whole bunch. The abyss of dead snowmobiles. This one might have potential if I can get a motor in it. My trap box is out of orthodox. Is it going to be a payday? Let's see. I had a hunch I might be catching some fur today. And survey says I got fur. Haha. I got a raccoon. Oh wow, he's a big one. He's a good one. All right, so that's one. Yeah, payday. That's my first coon of the year. He looks good too. He looks good and frozen, so he's probably good and dead. So I'm gonna have to gently get him out of there so he's not frozen to the ground. Good, I got a payday. All right, warning graphic. If you're gonna look away now, because I got a dead coon here. He's good and dead. Now, please tell me he's not froze to the ground. Oh yeah, he's dead. So I must have caught him last night. Okay, not too bad. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing tonight. Now, so that setup didn't work marvelously well, but it worked enough to get a good capture. It took long enough. It was really mild the other day, and that's probably, usually we're December 11th right now. Usually raccoons won't be out this time of the December 11th. They won't be out usually this late when it's this cold. But I guess it was just mild enough the other day. I think it even went into the pluses. It rained, hence the ice everywhere. Now, oh, he's going to be a mess. Oh, he's heavy. He's heavy. Pretty good, darn good capture. So you can tell he struggled a bit because this is only a 220, but that's definitely a good capture. He is a mess. I'm gonna hopefully, but I think he would have died pretty quick. So I'm gonna get him home. I was gonna put out some extra traps today, but it looks like I got a new job today, so I'll fix this up tomorrow. Yay, I got fur. And not done my run yet either, so maybe I'll get some more fur. But if I catch anything else, it's probably going to be a beaver, and I will have a hell of a time getting that home. I got to get a trapping sleigh. I was looking at snowmobiles last night. This guy's about 25 pounds. He's not the biggest coon I've ever caught, but that is a big raccoon. Don't know if it's a male or female yet. Sorry, I know it looks pretty graphic, but that's trapping. Hopefully his tail, I'll be able to clean out his tail. His tail's all wet. Hopefully it didn't wreck any of the fur. Fur looks pretty good, but until you get them all cleaned up. Got stick frozen there, so that would have been pretty quick for him. And with trapping, it's a strange occupation where as the season progresses, the workload does too. It gets harder as it goes. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you this is what you get yourself into. Now, with raccoon in hand and one tomahawk, can I get down this ice? Oh my God, it's so slippy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going. And the good news is none of the other little critters have chewed on them, so they didn't find them in time, thank God. It's not uncommon to have crows, ravens, and particularly weasels eat your catch. There's my dog. There's my girl. Don't come down the hill, Goof. You'll be slipping. This is hard. I start up there, I'll end up over there. This is really hard. And of course, if you have something sharp in your whatever, and no, don't come down here, Goof. There, that's why I don't want you to come down here. Come on. Go easy. I don't want her to hurt her legs, so she's got the bionic leg. Get away from my raccoon. Big stinky head. Where is she? Get away from me. It's mine. No. Yeah, it's a good one, eh? Yeah. Lacey, go away. Go thaw him out. It's a good 20 pounds. Yeah. Okay, no. You stay here, Goof. No. You stay out there with that. There we go. It's like it's so slippy out there. I was going to have everything finished today, but that didn't happen. But I just want to show you a quick tip. So warning graphic, if you're going to look away, now's the time. I'm going to show you my raccoon. And this little tip, I got it from watching The Wild North when he was talking to the guys of the fur harvesters auction. I know this looks pretty bad, but about drying your furs. Dry them. I still got this thing in the Conibear. This was a perfect capture. We're going to talk about this in a second. But basically, you can see the water's dripping off its tail and stuff. Hopefully it's just water. I had them on the ground there for a little bit, letting them kind of dry out. The idea is I'm not going to skin them tonight. I'm going to skin them tomorrow. But the reason why you want them basically nose up when you're drying them, and is he's looking like a nicer pelt than I thought, is that none of the water will stay inside the guard hair. It'll work its way down. So if you leave them overnight to dry, especially because these guys, you got to make sure they're completely dry when after you board them. Which I got my. I have to pick out my raccoon board. I believe I'll have to make another one, but it probably will be this guy here. And I have a bunch of boards in there. A little note: before you board them, trace out another board, because if you catch another raccoon, that board's going to be occupied. But that does look like a not too bad. He's not prime, but he's getting pretty close, so that's not too bad. But I want to talk about the capture really quickly before the battery and the memory run out. You can see I got him right around the neck. You can see his paws are not in the trap at all. That's ideal. Now, this is a 220 that I caught him in. Or is that a 280? It might be a 280, actually. Whatever I caught him in, anyway. Right around the neck, perfect. You could see the power of these Magnum Belial traps. Yeah, that's pretty hard hit. But if you look at where his nose is and look at where the trigger is, now the trigger's a little bent from the recoil, and you look at where his head is, okay, he pretty much bullseyed that trap nose first. He was probably sniffing the trap to see what it was. But what it's telling me, and this is why, even though this might not have been quite the ideal trap for it, it is ideal. It's not a perfect capture, but it's a good capture, very good capture. Is that his paws are not inside the trap. So when I'm doing my spruce boughs, and you see the spruce boughs when I reset the trap, or you can watch previous videos, when you see those spruce boughs coming out like that and kind of drape down, he doesn't go like this to try to reach in the trap and pull things out and get caught by the paws, because you don't want these on the guy's paws. If you're going to kill him, and that's how you kill him. And that's quick. Like, I mean, that would have killed him probably without the snow there, I can't tell how much he struggled, but you can tell he struggled a little bit. Now the trap's going to get throw the box around and stuff like that. He's going to jump around a bit when you got a trap this size for an animal that size. But the thing is I could tell he didn't struggle that much. Now, but the good news is that it's a perfect capture. He went in head first without putting it. He was basically ducking in. So by the time he probably even seen the trap, he might even just hit the trap by accident, getting his head in past the spruce boughs. So the spruce boughs keeps the birds out and the unwanteds, and it keeps them from putting their paws in, and it also forces their head right into the trap. So no, down the back. You would think you could get by these things without getting friggin' snow in your back. You would think it would happen. Just once. Just one. No, there's always that one little branch that says, here's some snow. And it's like right down your back. And like dead aim too, right down like the channel of your spine. And it's like cold, the whole way down. How does it know? But anyway, I'm babbling now. I'm gonna get out there to the beavers. Setting out the trap before the bait, because when I bring the bait, it's going to be, I'm going for blitzkriegs. Basically get everything set up, and then when it's whoop ass time, bring in all the bait and the lures so you can catch everything in one night. Try to outsmart my opponent, you know what I mean, i.e. beavers. Don't even get me started on wild chickens. Damn wild chickens. We are enjoying these vlogs, you know, because this is a day in the life of a trapper. This is what we do, you know what I mean. And mind you, real trappers do a lot better. All the real trappers out there that are really well set up and they've been at it for a couple of years or a lifetime or whatever, they're gonna look at this guy's just a hack and a fly by night. They're not wrong. I'm getting back into it. So, but long story short, it takes a while to get back and set up. All this stuff I'm doing now should have been done pre-season, right? Because it's a lot of work. But you know, again, I want to show you kind of just what's involved with it. Will it be worth it? I don't know. I mean, who knows what the prices will be this year. But I got a bunch of reasons why I'm doing conservation. Again, like I was saying in a previous video, getting the grand scope of, you know, what nature can provide for you and everything like that. It is mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling. I don't think I need that much of it. That's how you shorten your job. Remember, I have this philosophy of making life easier for myself. I'm failing miserably because it's a lot of hard work, but I'm trying anyway. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know how that got opened up, but my hunch tells me I think where one of my traps, I would like to be able to get a trap down there, because it's only a matter of time before the beavers come to fix that if they didn't break it themselves. Running water is a good sign. I might relocate some of my traps down there if I can.